When you want to intonate when you sing, naturally you sort of want to do it with your whole body. But again, you have to control and channel that intention to here. So yes, you're singing, but yet your entire body is holding the space. You're singing within that body awareness. Nothing is changing in your body. So again, try to combine those things. Your back, in fact, is as much relaxed as your shoulders and upper arms and elbows and your thighs and your legs. It's just steady.
Some teachers say that you have to, like you are going here, so you have to move your back too much to the left, too much to the right. I actually don't know how to respond to that.
Okay, well, so let's talk about two things. So the first thing is that the reason why I suggest not to move your torso too much and sort of hold it as the center of your posture. First of all, it makes you feel more composed and in control of what you're doing. You know, like people say, when you smile, then actually you trick your mind into thinking you're smiling, and your brain releases chemicals and makes you happy. Okay, so it's the same little bit here. A little bit psychological / chemistry of going on with your brain. But second thing is that technically, imagine that you practice a leap. And you practice it from this position. Then the next day you practice it from that. And actually when you play, you actually end up being there. You know, it's like just logically it does not work, okay? But what you asked, it's a little bit different story here. Those things are not connected. You actually want to move your torso to the right or to the left, especially, let's say, if you play campanella. Sometimes it's much easier to move your whole entire torso to the right, so then you have more space here for your left hand to move. Because it's one thing to play here and you feel unstable. You feel like the distribution of weight, you feel more stiff here. But if your entire body is there, then you have even amount of space, so your body is still balanced, and the same for the left register. So when you have really big chunks of music and the extreme parts of the keyboard, it's good to move your entire body to balance it better, to feel steady, to feel secure and in control of what you're doing. But there are very few examples like that. Most of the time, even if you go a little bit to the left, it's just for a moment. A good example was a couple of days I recorded the second part of Rachmaninoff's sonata. And there's a moment with those bells where I go down. And usually when I practice, my keyboard is like this. So I have plenty of space for my body and my elbow really feel limitless and just really boom, boom. And especially the bells is getting bigger and I make my movement bigger and bigger and I land on that octave. Boom. And then as a momentum, I go up, you know. But when I recorded, window was right there, and every time I played, I just was afraid that because I hit my elbow. And as a result, when I played, I wanted to make it bigger, and I couldn't. And I felt a little bit unstable in that moment, you know? So this is a real life example. So yes, it is good to move your torso, it is good to move your elbows when you really go down or up. But there is a reason behind it. But if you mindlessly just move your body like this because of emotion or compulsive tension sometimes, then it's not good.